Dream is effortless, but to create dreams is arduous. To dream is effortless, but to create dreams is arduous.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Shah! Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
To dream is effortless, but to create dreams is arduous. Dream is
Stream forth the gleam of old
Constructing
blades.
dreams is something sacred. Dreams are supposed to be confusing.
Shah! Shah! Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Shah!
cradling this exquisite elixir.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Just as
Apology. Hold on a minute.
How much trouble have you...
Not possible. I'm not letting you...
Huh?
Hold on, sir.
Who exactly?
He...
It was the...
he'll do. He's the one we've been...
Sorry. Everyone, please...
We're really sorry for trouble.
Another way. Can you perform it again? Please?
Sorry. No, everyone, please leave. Sorry. Everyone, please... Let me... Whoa! Time to clock out!
At least he won't be.
I was wondering what all the commotion...
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Mr. Gallagher,
Of course I do. I had an encounter with
this is also the reason.
the Nameless involved.
Why?
It's nothing. No matter how much one resists...
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
You got it wrong. You want to discuss the case?
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family,
The family itself is each member of the family,
interesting enough,
but the human body has its limits. And so does the divine.
that doesn't sound like the kind of...
Just pointing out the fact.
Why do you say that?
The beautiful dream is crumbling as people immerse their... Also this necrosis.
In the end, the dream... I'm sure you've...
Of course. Don't mind.
Take your time. The moment of daybreak.
Behind the dreamscape, they say it will suffice. There I encountered a young... For certain reasons, her wish...
Gilded hour.
Yes. It is a fortress. Everyone there is. I've never met anyone who... I don't know if they would open.
I hear the blue hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Perhaps, Mr. Yang. I ran into a wizened in the humid sea breeze. Finally, she suggested. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
The dreamscape of...
Then you all must have seen those. I saw an Intellitron. That Intellitron had been up. This time around, there were. This is what I've seen and heard. Someone once said to me, Kanakoni, what I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall. When time stopped for people. Where the spirit... This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful...
There might be a way...
Perhaps.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was he wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, and since that moment, they slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because...
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means... that man failed.
Because people must always move. And that man, he ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. Countless others would surpass him.
A fitting metaphor. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet I too have embarked on, even if not completely similar. The story you just told. I ended that man's life. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss...
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the... Then, what if the... Then why exactly?
Long time no see.
This voice. It's
Though I don't know it, my bullets will
imposter. Who are you?
Huh?
I'm the Garden of... I don't know what you're Not quite. I only want to ask. She's clearly not a...
Well, that lady's past is an emanator.
You look... I thought this was exact... Just tell me...
So...
Yes.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine...
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve.
My conversation with Sunday convinced... I even managed to recover the gift.
Sounds like a very...
That's all I can say. Go.
That's true.
Well, who knows?
You are indeed...
Maybe I am.
Fine.
What's this? asking me to solve a case, but the way you're...
Whoa. You shot.
Oh, a great show.
Death. The effects.
Is that...
Yeah. What else can you...
What a joke. A monster covered in... I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Would you be willing to Wow. How
Well,
That's
sure thing.
death?
Oh,
Well, if you're... It was like they were in some sort of...
thank you. Unexplained coma. The disturbing voice in my head.
Sip of liquor. Oh? Or are you just...
You really shouldn't drink some...
Oh?
The devil?
They said...
Yeah. Does everyone have to go through...
Take care, my friend. You don't look...
That won't be necessary.
All right, then.
Well,
Stowaways.
all right. What was I...
Not enough credits left. Where do I recharge?
You want to talk to me?
How did your boss talk?
Well, she said I thought about it.
Guess she's got...
Is this?
Yes, it...
Is this for real?
No, it's not much. Neither.
Oh, you said he's an Intellitron.
Hey. The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghost.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around.
Why should I help?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. Did you really mean Rob?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated. Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, if you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all, otherwise.
I have my own ways. That's all you...
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, when that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35.
Can a commodity...
Silence! The guy's in black, but I figure your first task, go and play a...
You're insane. Aren't you worried that the...
I've got stacks on but you...
how much...
What?
My price.
Huh.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba.
Yeah, sorry, but you're just... It's all or nothing.
Some friends.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle? What would you like to drink?
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
Who's Serval?
Oops!
Just spare them, mate. I'm getting up there in age.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. The discussion might take...
In the box.
Why, we're in a dream, my...
Oh, did you hear that?
Even in reality, mixed...
Only then.
In other words, what you get from...
Yeah.
A few days ago, an act... Nah.
That being...
You'll have to ask her yourself.
It's so glad. Let's give it a shake. That's possible. Why don't they sell...
It's all about the bar.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking... But you come with me.
As you see,
Fine.
just...
What's her deal?
Hey, can you do that?
Yeah.
You're one of Siobhan's guests. I just don't get... I'm too timid. You don't know. I know.
She's still not leaving.
I just don't get... I've seen it. The crowd is I've seen.
She's still not leaving.
I just don't get... Those darn... Well... Maybe... Here's the payment for the drink.
Amakia's love? When you're ready, go to Galley.
That being said, mixing it, so go ahead. Nice work. You found some Each drink has its own. The original formula is now that you've chosen the taste is after those despicable.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick it. Concentric circles. Well, it's done. Here's to you, Trailblazer. To the sad truth.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated.
The richness and I'm not entirely sure.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, the imagery it implies.
Does this true?
Yeah.
Let's dig deeper into the case. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't... She managed to fool me, but here's the thing. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreams.
Huh?
That's impossible. The problem... Let me be frank. This...
Dealt with before.
You've witnessed it. Confronting the family, if you really want to delve deep.
I guess it's
You're very perceptive.
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams.
Hey, why are...
No, but...
That's just our...
Now I can assure you that your the family is considered... Let me ask you a question.
So, you...
Well, now you because the watchmaker... You don't get it? Mikhail, the... Here we are.
Wait,
The culture of a city. You know that Penacony, the prolonged exposure to, but everything has a price. He is Hanu. History is always written. These characters not only exist.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for? We don't need to go in. Let's find a quiet spot and continue. View here is great, including Clocky.
If all the care in the animation...
It was a monumental war. Among them was the person...
But if you do the math...
I'm not sure, but...
How old are...
I'm 13.
No way.
Hanunu freed the... It wasn't until the watch...
Thus, he...
But didn't you...
No. But I am indeed a trick.
What did you do?
Just like you, I had close... Mikhail was too... Well, they continue to pray, nevertheless. But we failed. The family accepted me. I heard he died in obscurity.
We're truly sorry for what...
Unfortunately, yeah. So, we will find the... If it really is Mikhail... I've told you all I know. How ironic.
Gallagher does have a trouble...
While Fireflies where... Exactly. That lines up with what we've...
You're really...
Speaking of which, now that we've confirmed a lot of...
Are your companions?
They're just checking up on me. Looks like we're about to enter.
It's been a smooth ride.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Something feels off. This door is open.
Just one moment. White.
I see.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades. The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades. Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
How familiar.
Confidence. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Lance forward! Still waters of oblivion.
It ain't over.
Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another?
On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Lance forward! On the still waters of oblivion.
Look, it dropped something.
No.
Seems like the man... It must have been a big prop.
But no matter what their main...
So, you're...
Yeah, but I... Stream 4. Gleam of old.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
As soon as I and the rest...
Robin believe...
Me...
If they're really...
That would explain why Mr...
The information about...
Looks like the rumors were right.
He's just surprised that... This light cone...
According to Rob...
I wonder how...
Growing up Bree...
Yeah.
It seems neither the dream...
They don't seem to care.
Maybe the other family...
Mr. Sunday has done some...
They all seem to be in...
Huh?
What is it?
No.
Perhaps that's why, son.
That's all for now.
Before coming here,
Watch out. Someone...
I don't think trespassing on Acheron.
Our apologies, Mr.
But even if there's no one to greet, even without the fame...
On the contrary...
Rest assured.
While the truth...
Let's hope justice will, with all due respect.
Well, however, I'll give you a... He's a businessman. While the family is... You never know.
According to a peer, this fraud case has been...
The case's main suspect, as per strategic investment.
What pretty eyes.
Well, if they did,
You don't know. No lawyer has the...
not difficult.
You're pretty confident on your up.
Ask and you shall receive. If your luck holds out...
I'll admit that.
Madam, I already have...
Then let's talk about the...
my life. I want your Lenore.
And then what?
I want cash. It is that simple. With this money, I'll climb...
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see. You're wrong. Kakavasha, go. May your plans...
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But... what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? Lowly. What? 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 Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords... Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get... the harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am... First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Why are there no... just a Pepeshi? No. A child? I thought minors weren't allowed in...
What's wrong?
Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. I have to go.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Papa, Mama, wait for me.
Only on Panicone am I.
What are you...
Well, you've known all along. However, people don't, which is why...
Well, when you put it like that...
Well, you know how rare it is. It's good timing that you mentioned. Oh, and every... Go on. They only see your big bet. It's a heck of an act.
Well, the best way to...
For the preservation.
Oh, I thought you knew. We're done.
That's fine.
Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Stream 4. Clean both blades.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Hide-ins. When Mama said goodbye, I know you won't forget that.
It wasn't...
Come on.
I've never changed.
On the contrary.
That child... Could he be in here?
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Is this... a topaz?
What? Does her cornerstone wrench out your heart?
I was merely curious at why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipant's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If you were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there.
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb.
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. He spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Smooth. Cunning. Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its own.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right. Piled up with these cheap...
You smashed the event. Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clip-On's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Hello. We meet again.
Yes.
Of course. I'm so happy.
I think you mean...
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure. How's that? Not a bad score, eh? Boring.
Stream forth, gleam of old flames.
That confidence.
On the still waters of oblivion.
It's on me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Lance forward! Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's on me.
Destined for oblivion.
I like that confidence.
All in.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
And it'll...
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest.
Oh, you sound...
Well, sincerity is one of our quaint journey through this.
So tall. There are so many flowers here. Vixis, this one's for you.
A dead end? Is this...
Oh, what's on your...
It's got nothing to...
Do you need a hand? You wrapped that iron...
Shut up.
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tamas? Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
That's right. You love the thrill of danger. But you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death. In your hands, those who